Hello there, internet. Welcome back to your favorite children's card game react channel. I am 12-year-old React Andy, blue shirt edition, and today we are going to be reacting to Xerath, yet another daily champion that we got going on here. Hope you liked the intro. It was absolutely atrocious, I know. Without further ado, let's hop into it. Well, first of all, I want to say I do know who Xerath is. I actually know the lore behind Xerath and his relationship with Azir. Xerath was a champion that I actually predicted to be released in the last expansion until I believe I was proven wrong when we saw that what was the last Shuriman champion that they actually announced? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was like Nasus or I honestly have no idea, but I was expecting Xerath, and then, you know, I got nothing. And then later down the line, we saw Zillion being released, and that was that. So I definitely knew that this champion would be coming, and I'm not surprised to see it released now. Really excited. Definitely expect it to be more of a late game oriented champion, considering it's kind of like the Vegeta to Azir's Goku in a way. I mean, that's a very weird comparison, but, you know, it's like friendship, betrayal, all that stuff. Besides that, I don't really know what to expect from Xerath. Shurima is in a position right now, even though Shurima is arguably, well, I mean, not arguably, like factually, the strongest region in the game, it's more so just because of a specific package of a few like really busted units, right? It's not the region as a whole that really shines, and hopefully Xerath can provide something new for Shurima. Something exciting, something cool, and something strong as well that goes beyond slapping spell shields onto units with other keywords. So that would be pretty neat. So without further ado, now we're ready. We are recording. Let's see what Xerath is about.
I have awakened.
Okay, boy. All right. He's got a deep voice. All right, let's see it.
To my great purpose. Nothing will stand in my way.
Okay, so it's not a late game champion. It's actually a 4-drop. Already wrong there. 4 mana 3/3. When an allied landmarks. When an allied landmark is destroyed, deal 1 to the weakest enemy. Level up. You've destroyed 4 allied landmarks this game. Well, obviously, as we see on the screen there with Rockhopper, it makes sense. But what happens when when a countdown occurs, the landmark destroys too, right? He's a landmark champion. Now that is just something that I could not anticipate at all. I actually miss landmarks being relevant. Like, we're actually not, you know, landmarks aren't, I mean, they are relevant to a degree, right? Like, what's his name? Jesus, I blanked out there. Akshan. Akshan does create the Warlord's Palace, and that is a landmark, but, you know, and there are frozen thralls, but they've kind of like fell out of the meta a little bit, and they're only more prevalent in tournaments in certain editions. But I really am excited to see another landmark champion and a very interesting level up requirement. Like I said, Rockhopper, the Roiling Sands already synergizes really well with that, but we'll see what else he does. Like the fact that now with Rockhopper, when it is destroyed, you get to ping something, that's really dope already. 4 mana 3/3, understated, but it seems like it's with a purpose. Let's see.
This tiny thing is supposed to stop me.
I will not bury you, Xerath. I will not give you peace.
Get him down to 1, and then if another landmark goes down. What is that last breath?
Vagar, I brought the darkness.
Now I'll bring the doom.
Insufferable creature.
God damn it, I missed it.
Creature.
Destroy an allied landmark to deal 4 to an enemy unit, or destroy one of your mana gems to deal 4 to an enemy unit for 3 mana slow speed. This could even end up being Xerath's signature spell. This could be really powerful with Roiling Sands. I mean, he's gonna destroy his Sun Disc, which feels kind of bad, I think. Maybe he destroys the other one. But, dude, could there be like landmarks with like last breath effects? That would be so sick. I don't even know if that makes sense. No, he's actually destroying the other one. Dude, that's beautiful. Just clear the board.
Second time.
Clean. Wait, what happened there? What? Wait, that is the last breath. That thing came out of nowhere. Xerath!
As I will.
Wait, what?
To
What?
I command them.
What just happened? Oh, and Desert Naturalist synergy! Oh my god, that's beautiful!
Unlimited power. Mine to control.
This animation is awesome, dude! Whoa, okay, when an allied landmark is destroyed, deal 3 to the weakest enemy, level up, you've restored okay, so he's ascended, I was just like, wait, level up again? I actually forgot ascended was a thing. Wow, okay, dude, I love this. This is like nothing. I was expecting like a late game, sort of like Scion-like champion, or like Aurelion Sol, but this is so much better. I love it. I actually love it. How do you have all...
Betrayal buried.
Oh, this is an Avengers deck.
Revived it. So says the betrayer. I will
Give an ally... destroy an ally landmark to do what? God, I'm missing these. Destroy an ally landmark to give an ally +4/+2 this round. 4/3 mana. Keep in mind, like, this seems pretty fair.
unmake you.
But I want to know. I want to know... I really want to know if Countdown and the landmark destroying...
Bear witness to the only true ascended.
Deal 5 to the weakest enemy in the enemy nexus. If an enemy unit would die, obliterate it instead. Round start. That's just like basically win the game. I mean, that's the thing about these like ascended champions, like the level 3. It's just like, if you're not winning with this in a few turns, you're doing it wrong.
My will is law. I will stop at nothing. No one will remember you. Behold, my power is unmatched.
Let's take a look at these cards, okay? Because I have a lot of questions, and I need answers. All right, so the Endless Devout, 3 mana, 3/3 with Last Breath, summon a Sarcophagus. Sarcophagus is a landmark with countdown 3, or when I'm destroyed, summon a Restored Devout. Whoa! This is endless. This is endless. So wait. So what happened before? Like, this is endless. So this is when this is destroyed, you summon a no, it's a restored. Okay, I thought it was an endless devout. It's a restored devout. Okay, and that doesn't appear here. Maybe it appears after. Because otherwise it's an endless cycle. Like one summons the other upon death. That was like really confusing. So restored devout is a 5/3 with fearsome that we saw. Yeah, and now that makes sense. But again, when the landmark countdowns, it's destroyed. Like, the landmark, like, crumbles, so it's destroyed, right? So it contributes to that. Like, it encourages you to play countdown, which allow you to enhance, like, it makes, like, countdown effects synergize. It goes beyond, like, just Frozen Thralls now, which is really, really, really neat. Oh my, I didn't expect to like this champion so much. I thought it was just gonna be a little bit more generic and like I said, late gamey, but this is just this is so cool. We see the Rite of the Arcane. We can combine this card with, like, man, Rockhopper got so much better. Servitude of Desolation, 7 mana. Summon a Stasis statue. Oh, this is what he played for 7 mana. I saw it as a 1 mana. Like, I saw this card costing 1 mana. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? But no, this makes sense. For 7 mana, you summon a Stasis statue to store all allied units and landmarks that died or were destroyed this round inside. That is just absolutely crazy. Like, they just go Ruination, and you're like, surprise, motherfucker, and you play this, and you get everything back, which is insane. Absolutely insane. Dude, this card is really cool. It's really, really cool. Obviously, it can be a bit of a detriment against aggro decks, which you gotta be careful about, but wow, this is really powerful. This just, like, allows you... There's a lot of, like, anti-control tools being printed here, which makes me excited, but a little bit worried as well. I mean, more than anything, like, against Shadow Owls, I guess. I like this card, though. I really do. We have the Obelisk of Power here. I'm going to have to go incognito for a moment. There we go. Does that even make any sense? I don't even know. 1 mana obelisk of power landmark, countdown 3, or when I'm summoned or destroyed, grant the strongest ally +2 power. Alright, so pretty straightforward. I mean, 1 mana landmark that if you play turn 1, you're not really getting anything out of it, which is important to note. That it's not really enhancing health, which would be more impactful, I believe. So interesting. Not much more to say about it, really. Interesting, I guess. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna have to go to Twitter. We need more answers. We need more cards. We need more stuff to talk about. So let's pause it right here, and we'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. And Xerath's signature spell is indeed the Rite of the Arcane, which is a great signature spell to have because it promotes Xerath's level up. So we've seen pretty much every champion that they've revealed have a really solid signature spell, perhaps except for Poppy. Because I believe Poppy's was the 6 mana slow speed removal, which is not terrible, but not amazing either. And doesn't synergize with her particularly too much. But every other champion has had like really, really good shit going on. Yeah, it is the Restored Devout, 1 mana 5/3 with Fearsome that the Sarcophagus will be generating. I really like this. I like the fact that the Sarcophagus can't be played immediately. And I like the fact that it is a card that you actually want to combine with Rite of the Arcane, because these two combine, like it's a really powerful combo, man. You go for 3 mana, you deal 4 to something, which is essentially a black spear, and then you generate a 5/3 out of this by playing a 3. But you have to get the Sarcophagus with this unit on the board. But that encourages you to use a 3 mana 3/3 to trade, and that also can slow down certain strategies. So I love it. I think this package is really solid, especially like against aggressive decks. You can play the Endless Devout, trade it into something big, and then Rite of the Arcane to Sarcophagus, and you get a lot of momentum, man. A lot of momentum is really, really good. Risen Altar, 6 mana landmark, countdown 3, or when I'm destroyed, summon a Damaging the Unbound. Okay, that has to be something really big and scary, because it's 6 mana. And I guess we are about to see it. Yes, indeed, it is big and scary. It is a 7 mana 7/6 with Spell Shield and Overwhelm. So essentially, Rune Runner's like electric older brother, I guess. Very strong. Obviously, playing this landmark and waiting for the countdown itself can be a bit of a liability. But the cool thing is that we have a way to pop the landmark at burst speed, which is the Unleash energy right here. We can give this, you can use it to give something +4/+2 and bop that landmark and generate this damage in the Unbound at burst speed, which also has a spell shield. So essentially, you're just not stopping this attacker because the landmark will protect him from regular interaction until you're ready to get him out. And then you have the ability to generate him at burst speed, which is just amazing. You can also just countdown too. Like you can play this because it's a countdown 3. So you play this, it countdowns 1, and then if it's your attack token, you can just go for the Zillion spell, like the 2 mana one, and also generate him in there. So potentially can give you some other cards to run in Frozen Thrall decks, amongst other things. I don't know. It's really interesting. I love landmarks, and I am super excited for us to get more, and I just did not expect Xerath to have any interaction with him. Like, that really caught me off guard. Herald of the Magus, 5 mana 4/4. When I'm summoned, if you've destroyed 4 or more landmarks this game, grant your champions everywhere +2/+2 and Overwhelm. Seems like a pretty easy requirement to meet in the right deck, and will make your Xerath considerably stronger and have Overwhelm, which is a big deal. I'm not sure which champion you're combining Xerath with, generally. Like, I'm not sure what you're aiming for. Like, people will say, well, Talia, because she's landmarks, but I don't know if it's that simple. Though it may end up being that simple, to be honest, because leveling up Talia in a deck like this seems to be really easy. And giving Talia +2/+2 and Overwhelm, oh my god, that's game winning. Dude, maybe Talia will finally be like competitive. That would be incredible. Waste Walker, 3 mana 3/3. When an allied landmark is destroyed, grant me +1/+1 with Overwhelm. This card is nuts. This 3-drop is actually nuts. In the right deck, this 3-drop is really good. Because it's gaining health as well. It's just getting bigger and bigger. It has Overwhelm already. Like, what more do you want out of this? Like, we have the Iron Ballista and Noxus at 3 mana with 1 more power, and it doesn't grow. This has 1 less power initially, and it can just grow indefinitely. So, like, I don't know what the hell. Like, it's also an amazing target for for the Unleash energy. We were mentioning prior, you could give this +4, +2 this round. It'll actually get +5, +3. It'll go up to 8, 7. Like that combo, you destroy a landmark. Imagine you have like sarcophagus. You destroy a sarcophagus, you give this fucker +5, +3, and you summon a 5/3 with fearsome. And it's just like all of a sudden you're the aggro. Like there is some really strong, somewhat pushed synergy here. Like some really powerful payoffs, which is what you need in order to make a landmark sort of archetype compete with the big boys. So I absolutely love it. This is very aggressive. Very aggressive design. Very, very aggressive design, but that is what you need if you want to break into the top tier. So God damn, this is really good. Create a Ruinous Acolyte or an Obelisk of Power in hand. Ruinous Acolyte is a 2-mana 2/1 with fearsome. Destroy an allied landmark to grant allied Ruinous Acolytes everywhere +1/+1. Really interesting. Because you can play 3 of these and then you can play Construct of Desolation as well. And then the Obelisk of Power actually makes more sense in this case. Man, all these cards just come together so nastily. English. We got the Sandseer, 5-mana 5/4. Play, draw 1 with fearsome. If you drew a landmark, repeat this effect. Wow. Okay, so just 5/4 that draws you 2 cards if you draw a landmark. All right, not bad. Not bad at all. And then we got the Servitude of Desolation. Very powerful card that includes landmarks as well. Like it stores all the units in the stasis statue. So if you have like any sort of like spatial problems, you know, that's not really a thing because everything is going on to the same landmark, which makes it more vulnerable because the opponent has landmark removal. But the thing is, right now, there's just barely any landmark removal that's actually viable unless you're facing Noxus with Scorched Earth. Like, this card is legit as they come. Dude, this is a really strong package. Like, this package is no joke. Generally, when we see landmarks, we're always just like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fun. But no, this is like actually scary. They wanted Xerath to be good, and they made it happen. Without a doubt, they made it happen. This is actually really exciting. Another fucking awesome deck that I want to play, and I don't know what to play first on the expansion. Like, god damn it, dude. This expansion is like the best thing ever, by the way. Like, this expansion is going to be the best. I'm going to say it right now. The best in Legends of Runeterra history. And I'm so excited to finally be able to say that, because honestly, Call of the Mountain and the Shurima expansions, they were okay, but, you know, they had a lot of issues. I was kind of fearing that we will never match the awesomeness that Rising Tides was, and this is, like, seemingly exceeding it, which is fucking amazing, dude. I'm just gonna stop talking. I'm gonna be rambling, and I think I said what I had to say. Oh my god, dude. Oh man, this is really strong. People always say, oh, build a Sun Disc Xerath. Ah, fuck that shit. I'm gonna build like an actual good Xerath deck with all this, and it's gonna be sweet. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about Xerath and the Landmark archetype. Let me know what decks you want me to play first, because I have a huge dilemma. And that's all I'm gonna say. Have a solid day. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.